It's time to add some voiceover, sound, and sound effects and some music to our children's book. Now, when I open Final Cut Pro, I'll see that I am in Season 11, Episode 21, so I'm going to go up to Period 1, Mr. Dix. Now, just because I've clicked on Period 1, Mr. Dix, doesn't mean that the project has changed. I've only changed my event. So I want to now click on my project, Bend the Banana. So I'm going to double click on Bend the Banana, and now I am in my project. You'll remember that recently we went through and we added our pages to our Final Cut Pro, and then we lengthened them based on how much text was in the page. So if I look right here, "Oh, hey, Bob," Ben said. "Hey, Ben, trying to get down again," Bob said. That took a little bit longer to read than Bend the Banana, so I had to make that page a little bit longer. Now, it's time for me to add some sound. The first thing I want to do is I want to add a little bit of music in the background. If I move up here, I see that I have three icons. The one on the far left is the director clapper thingy. This is where my libraries and my events and my projects are housed. So I have my Sham library, my media arts library, and then I have all my events within them. If I go to the middle one, this is where my music and my sound effects are located. So I'm going to go to music right now, and I'm going to see that there are all different kinds of music, and all I need to do to play one is just to double click on it. So maybe I want to do like, I like this one. Let's do this one. So when I'm ready to add this, I just have to take it and I'm going to drag it underneath. So all of my audio stuff is going to be underneath my video stuff. So whatever shows up on screen visually is up top, and then my audio stuff is underneath. You'll also notice that in this audio file, there is a line that goes right across the middle. And when I hover my cursor over that line, it makes two arrows, one that goes up, one that goes down. If I click on this and I drag it down, I lower the volume of the audio. If I bring it all the way up, I make the audio louder. I'm going to lower this audio because I'm going to have sound effects and my voiceover, so I want to make sure that I have all of that to be heard. So we're just make it nice and quiet. Bend the Banana. I think I could even go a little bit quieter. One of the things that you need to learn how to do is to split clips. And in order to split a clip, whether it's an audio clip or a visual clip, you are going to use Command plus B. Command plus B. So I'm going to click on my music right here, and I'm going to press Command and B. And when I press Command and B, it splits that clip. You can see that I have two clips now where I used to have one. I just take the one clip I don't want anymore and press Delete. At the end of each side of my audio file, you'll see that there's like a little circle kind of thing. It's not really a circle shape, but it's close. And when you hover your cursor over that circle thing, you get an arrow pointed to the left, an arrow pointed to the right. You can actually fade this audio out here, and I can fade this audio in here if I want to. You just click and drag it. So now you can see that this audio will fade out. So that audio fades out. I like that. I'm gonna make this even lower still. Now, when I play through my children's book, I'm gonna try and see if there's any sound effects that I could potentially add to this before I start adding my voiceover. So when I go and click, I know that my story starts off in the forest. So let's see if we can find some type of forest stuff. So if I go up here, I'm at music. Now I'm gonna go to sound effects. And there's all different kinds of genres that you can use. There's ambiance, there's animals, foley, impacts, and crashes. I'm gonna go up to the search bar and I'm just gonna type in forest. Oh, I like that, a forest day. So once again, I double click, it plays. Now I'm gonna take this, drag it down, and I'm just gonna make this as long as my actual forest part of my children's book. So you can hear. Once again, I'm going to go to this line here. I'm going to drag it down, make it a little bit quieter, and then we can move on. I know after that, I have my Bend the Banana screaming, ah! I don't want to just do my ahs. So let's see if we can do some cool stuff. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to type in yell. Nothing showed up. How about a shout? How about ah? How about a scream? There's a dinosaur scream. Perfect. Let's take that dinosaur scream. Let's bring that right here. So now we get... Love that. I'm going to make my clip just as long as that scream is. And then the scream happens again almost immediately. But at the end, there's an ow. So I know that if I go to the people, there's an oh no in here. And I really like that oh no.
Oh no!
Maybe not that one. How about, is there another one? Oh no! There we go. That's the one. So we go. Oh no! Perfect. Now this next one. Hey little guy, are you lost here? Come with me. I see that I have Baby Banana shows up in the story. So let's see if we can get a little bit of crying. Something along those lines. You know, we want some crying. Let's do type in cry. Baby cry. That's the one right there. Maybe not that one. That's the one I want right there. So I am going to have my cry cartoon, and then they're both going to fall again, and it's going to be like screaming. So I'm going to cut this one right as that last page ends. And we're going to put that dinosaur cry in there one more time. And now, oh no! Awesome. Who are you? My name is Lebo Bonbon. This is kind of weird. I know that there's a huh in here that I can type up. So I'm going to put that huh right there. So it'll be like, my name is Lebo Bonbon. Huh? I think that'll be funny. And this one's really interesting. Right here, I have some boom, pow, bang stuff. I don't want to say boom, pow, bang. So if I come up here to these impacts that I have, I can do like all different kinds of... Oh, let's definitely do that impact bump. Let's do the hits. I don't like that reverb. The knock is pretty good. Oh. Let's do this tree fall throughout the entire thing. Yeah, let's do some glass smashing. And then a thud could be kind of cool. And then let's also do a sword impact in there. I'm just going crazy on that. This is going to sound nuts. Awesome. Yeah, so all of that I think sounds pretty good. This one right here, I don't have any actual text on there, but we've just defeated the bad guy. So let's try cheer. And if I go cheer, let's do that cheer right there. And then I'm gonna, once again, I can just do lower it down a little bit. I can get to the end and I'm gonna go Command B. And now it's gonna cheer right here. Then I go back to the forest. So let's go Command C. Let's copy that audio. Command V, paste it. There we go. So now let's watch this whole thing. So I got the forest going right there. Oh, I love that. I think that turned out really cool. Next, we're going to do our voiceovers.